What's up, everybody? RevSauce9. Guys, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the nice comments that I've been getting lately, the feedback, the stuff in my live chat on YouTube. Before I go to game streaming, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for the comments and everything that you guys do for me. There will be a Raw review, by the way, either tonight or tomorrow. So just let you guys know. I got a game stream. I got things to do on Twitch. I got an audience. You know, I got subscribers, that, need a piece of the rev. Anyway, if I don't do it tonight live, I will do it tomorrow, or I'll just break off my stream and, do a live review for you guys on YouTube. But I just want to thank everybody. We've gone up 335 subscribers, and I thank you guys for it. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? A lot of you don't subscribe. You should be. Now, I'm going to address my mean comments real quick, and I'm going to address these comments, these people, man. I've had to bench their comments or having to bench some people because they want to act a certain way. Look, I don't owe you guys anything. Some of you that come in here and say, I owe you something. I don't owe you anything. You don't pay my bills. Wrestling is secondary to me to game streaming. I get paid to game stream. If you want to start floating my bills, you want to start paying for my shit, look, then we'll have a different conversation. But wrestling is secondary. There's going to be times I'm going to be able to talk about wrestling and do the things, and there's going to be times I'm not going to be. And get to know me. A lot of you make these perceptions. Like, for instance, I had to sack a comment because somebody turned around and told me that I don't understand their situation, and it was like, everything but wrestling. Why do you guys come to my comment section and write everything but wrestling? I don't need to hear your family problems. I don't need to hear your life problems. I'm not here to be your life coach. So why are you in my comment section crying foul about your life and how I'm not understanding? I ain't your life coach. And if you have those kind of problems, you really need to go seek counseling. Seriously. There's Get Better Help. I go to it 3 times a month. I get the help that I need for my mental health. Go talk to somebody. I feel sorry for you. If you have to come in the comment section and act like a Debbie Downer, why? Do you just go to wrestling channels and try to look for sympathy and attention? Are you attention seeking? You're just going to get your comment removed, and that's going to be that. If you come back and do the crying foul thing, I'll just ban you. I don't have time for that. And I never have talked bad about anybody that's worked a McDonald's job or pushing carts for Costco, Walmart, or a grocery store. Never. I never have. Or, you know what I mean? I will never badmouth people for trying to make an honest living. My grandfather was a janitor, made modest money and loved it and got up every day and enjoyed what he do. If you enjoy your job and you're making $9 to $17 an hour, good for you. I'm happy for you. You should make as much money in this life as you can. And don't take no for an answer. I've always been told no. That's why I became my own business person and why I do side hustle work and why I do this full time for you guys. Because I don't want to slave for the man. That's just a fact. Anyway, I wanted to address these comments. Another thing is, I don't understand why some of you get so upset to the point to where I find it funny that you guys are wishing me self-harm. You're going to do something with guns in my comment section and say you're going to do something to me. I had some guy with kids come into my comment section or my live stream comment section and literally start harassing me and making fun of my family, my weight, to how they're going to self-harm me. I had a couple of you do it. So I've benched people like that and reported them because that's beyond wrestling. Hey, look, I'm all for having an opinion about wrestling. I'm all for talking wrestling. But when you start threatening me with weapons and you want to hurt me, stab me, whatever, that's way beyond wrestling. I'm all for you could disagree with my opinion. I'm all for you don't have to like my opinions and stuff. But when you start off with, I'm going to hurt you, and then I was dropped as a kid and things like that over what I said about Sasha Banks early on, or Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné, you got to go get a life. You got to go touch the grass. You have been in the bubble way too long. You're taking this way too serious. So that's why I bench people sometimes. These wrestling fans, like I said, some of you just take this way too serious. And you're probably the same people that go on X or Instagram or Reddit and you're attention seeking, or these wrestling Facebook groups, and you're probably the same people that believe the fake news when it comes to wrestling, these screenshots and stuff throughout all these social media platforms. Another thing I'm going to address here is, like, look, you guys don't know me. Like, I do game streaming. Game streaming is my main bread and butter. I get paid. I have an audience. I have a group of subscribers throughout all my platforms. I have vastly different audiences and communities on these platforms. So honestly, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know me, and wrestling is secondary to everything else. You know what I mean? My health comes first. I've been working out. A lot of the fat shaming comments, like, guys, I'm working out. Watch my adventure times, man. Watch what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I've been working out. I've been trying to lose weight. I've lost 13 pounds at least. Again, you guys need to understand where I'm coming from and stop the whole crying in my comment section. I get it. My opinion's not for everyone, but you could skip over my video and go to somebody that appeals to you at the end of the day. Plain simple. Anyway, I just wanted to address these comments. From here on out, if you guys want to do that kind of stuff, these mean, way out in left field comments, and learn how to spell check, man. Learn how to spell correct, too. Like, for real. I've had to bench some people because their comments make no sense, and it looks like they've been drinking or smoking the 420s. Like, for real. Like, just chillax. There's voice to text. I use voice to text time to time. Use that. And then read your comment before you press send. Read your comment. Because some of you that were talking about Mercedes Moné Okada, whatever, like, look, I can't understand you or have a discussion with you when you make no sense, okay? Another thing is I've had to bench a few people over, like, coming into my live streams right on YouTube and then just rambling on incoherent responses or wanting to argue with me. Like, why do you want to argue with me? Like, come enjoy my content. You don't need to come in guns blazing or wanting to do this, and throw your dukes out and have a go at me. Like, guys. And then to spread false information. Like, and then when I ask you, where do you get your information from? And then you want to continue to argue, you're just going to get benched. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for wackadoodles, man. Or cray-cray people, man. Like, a lot of you are like cray-cray sometimes. Not the ones that are positive and cool with me, but the ones that are majority cray-cray, man, you're just going to get benched. I don't have time for that shit, man. I just don't have time for it. I think it's absolutely absurd. I think it's disgusting. And you're just attention seeking, or you just spend too much time at the computer and need to go outside for a moment and just rethink life or get help. Seriously, you need mental help. If you're spending this time on social media and whatnot, and then want to say, I argue. Guys, I'm an analyst. I analyze wrestling to review for you guys and give you my own opinion. And I'm going to have a podcast where I am going to talk with other dudes, and we're not going to have, the same opinion. And yeah, there's going to be backs and forths. That's welcome to wrestling podcast and wrestling journalism and wrestling YouTube. Not everything is peaches and herbs. If you want that generic, everything's great in Mayberry, then go ahead for that. Honestly, go ahead. I'll let you go to those YouTube channels. You could do that all day, any day of the week, any time you want. Go have fun with that. I'm not a generic YouTube channel. I'm not going to say things are 10 out of 10 like Dave Meltzer. I'm not going to turn around and be so positive about products when they are fucking up and doing the wrong things. I have a mouth. I have an opinion. And I'm going to say what I want to say. Another thing, the bedroom streamer thing. JD and Andrew Bagdala were joking around, and a few other YouTubers. They were taking pub shots. It was very ridiculous, I will put it that way, when they're in a room in a bedroom with a green screen and whatnot, or having their trinkets in the background. So I didn't really take their shit serious. I'm just rolling it for myself. It's all in fun. I don't care what my constituents say about me or us bedroom streamers or whatever. I'm just going to take it and roll it and have fun. I use it for fun. I respect JD. I respect all my constituents out there. Andrew Bagdala, Chi-Town Smart, Ango, Sean's View. Sean's View subscribed to my channel. He's one of my biggest subscribers that has almost 250,000 subscribers. I respect Joe Cronin. I respect everybody in this industry. BC Amplified, again, Jim Cornette, 83 Weeks Podcast, What Culture, Simon. I respect everybody, Wrestle Talk, I can go on a list. I watch all these people, Ango, if I haven't mentioned that, I respect everybody. Everybody has this different facets of opinions. and everybody brings something to the table, and I enjoy all content. I don't despise anybody. And if you have thought I have in the past, I'm sorry for that. I was playing a character, just having some fun. And I give grief to some YouTubers time to time, you know, just out of fun and out of love. That's it. Don't take me serious half of the time. And if you really, really do, then you're in the wrong fucking place. I'm not trying to be JD from New York. Some of you brought that up in my comment section. I'm not trying to be him. I'm trying to be me. And I have an opinion and a mouth. And I'm going to say what I want to say when it comes to wrestling, gaming, sports, whatever. It could be a hot dog on a stick. So anyway, my name is RevSauce9. I hope this cleared the air with a lot of you. You guys don't know me. Watch my videos. I share my life story throughout all the stuff I do. And I don't hide my life story. And I don't hide who I am. I'm very open about my sexualities, to how I feel about the world, to how, you know, my upbringing was, to my history. You know, I don't shy away from that stuff. I embrace it and I bring it to you guys every time. And to the negative comments, to the people that want to be dickheads, look, you're just going to get sacked going forward. I don't have time. I don't have time to rub two brain cells to figure you out. And if you want to be that negative, you're taking it too serious. You're taking this shit way too serious. And to the people that say, I don't understand your work situation, cry me a river. I'm sorry that you have to push carts, and I'm sorry that you have to go work a 9 to 5 and work for the man to do what you got to do. Maybe start a wrestling channel. Maybe start a streaming stuff. Maybe do something positive for the social media. Maybe build up an audience. And maybe, you know, start earning your way around so you don't have to work anymore and do the things. That's an idea. If you build it, they come. If you make good content, they will come. You know, look, at the end of the day, that's what I did. And with side hustle work, I almost opened a small business. Now I do side hustle work and I have enough money to where I don't have to slave for the man. I don't have to get yelled at by a boss. If you don't like your environment, instead of crying in my comment section, turn it to positivity and actually get yourself out of the hole that you're in. Maybe go back to college. Maybe find a trade. Do something, but don't cry in my comment section. I got a lot of those people, and I'll just bench your ass. Simple as that. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.